So we have been warned multiple times about surveillance, security, and our right to privacy. And I'm getting very concerned about the increase in technology that seems to be finding a way to take that from us. Now, I've watched multiple episodes of the show Black Mirror. If you haven't, I suggest that you do. It's almost as if they were warning us, and some of those things have already happened, like those robot dogs. But Meta has decided to unleash these smart glasses. And I want to take you back to about a year ago, where a group of Harvard students were able to hack smart glasses. And I want to show you what they were able to find. Now, Meta, of course, they knew about this as well, which brings to question why they are moving with the decision that they're moving with today. Check this out.
Harvard students Kane Artifio and Anfu Nguyen say they created this viral video.
Is your address?
To sound the alarm over artificial intelligence and privacy.
We built glasses that let you identify anybody on the street.
The two took a pair of so-called smart glasses, which have a built-in camera. Practically undetectable, it's activated with a button or voice command. The glasses can capture photos or videos, and with artificial intelligence developed by the students, learn a lot from a face. Scouring internet databases, the AI often able to connect a face to a name, job, interest, even a home address. The information sent almost instantly straight to the user's phone.
June Lee, right?
Yeah. Oh, is this a warning?
I think so, yeah.
The tech, the students say, cost just $400 and was coded in a matter of days.
2 students, albeit Harvard students, were able to do this in 4 days.
Yeah.
What does that say?
All of the technology is already in place, and it's more just, a matter of effort into making it exist.
Now, I'm telling you about this because they sounded the alarm about this last year. And despite that, Meta is deciding to move forward with facial recognition. And I'm sounding the alarm now. I'm seeing another people post these videos on Instagram and YouTube Shorts telling people that they need to get these smart glasses. I'm here to tell you, do not buy smart glasses. The only glasses that you need are the ones that you need for vision and, of course, like regular sunglasses. But please do not fall into this trick of getting these smart glasses. I see this as another way for more surveillance. It's very scary for someone to put on a pair of eyeglasses and to walk up to you and be able to tell everything about you just from the technology of those glasses and your face. And here's the other thing. What happens if you meet twins, identical twins? What happens if facial recognition gets it wrong? It is very scary for someone to put on a pair of sunglasses and walk up to someone, and just by looking at their face, you automatically know their address. This is where we're heading, folks. And this is what, Whitney Webb has been sounding the alarm about this, and the digital ID. She doesn't just talk about Epstein. And of course, also Taylor Lorenz has been screaming about this surveillance, this right to privacy, where they can look at you and get everything about you. If those students were able to do that in such a short time, what do you think someone who, I don't know, is not a student and maybe is just like a tech whiz and has been around for years, what do you think they'll be able to do?
Realizing the potential dangers, Kane and Anfu say they never intended to make their mobile app public, so they let some of the code lapse, but they showed us its power using a laptop.
Oh, Aaron McLaughlin, journalism and media appearances. You're involved in writing. Television personality on the Today Show and NBC News Daily.
You can learn about hundreds of millions of people by just looking at them.
Someone walking down the street is just choosing to walk down the street, and now all of a sudden their identity could be known.
Yeah.
Also, what does this mean for people that may have been involved in criminal activity in the past, but have paid their debt to society? Like, for example, let's say you went to prison because you sold drugs, right? Drugs seems to be a big one. Let's say you went to prison because you sold drugs and you fell under the crime bill. So let's say you did 15 years for marijuana. We all know the story. We ain't got to repeat it again, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So now you have rehabilitated yourself. You have a job, you have a family, but you're walking down the street and someone has on smart glasses and they can look at you and see everything about your past. That guy right there used to sell drugs. He went to jail for such and such years. And then what does that mean in the case for pre-crime? I wasn't kidding when I said that I think they want us to get closer and closer to the movie Minority Report, where people are charged for crimes that they are predicted to do. So if you already have a record, but you've paid your debt to society, by using technology like those glasses, people will be able to look at you and just see, oh, okay, well, I predict, since you already did crime, I predict you're going to do crime again. In fact, I predict you're going to murder someone or something like that. These are scary things. These are scary times. And I think that people do have a right to privacy. There's no telling what they could uncover about you.
This was what we wanted to let people know.
The pair's next project, hiding in plain sight.
And then we're creating a wearable necklace with a camera on it.
Oh my God, that's cool.
Yeah.
The necklace camera and AI scans people's faces and connects the wearer with profiles other users create and willingly share.
And we built it ourselves.
You built that yourself?
Yeah, I do think like the world is very lonely today. People don't really go up to people or like talk to people or learn about others in real life anymore. And I think some in real life, like social network could change this.
Their hope that their tech will bring people together voluntarily. Aaron McLaughlin, NBC News, Cambridge, Massachusetts.
So that's scary. And look, if you're walking from a distance, you may not notice, you may not know that that's a camera. It just looks like one of those dots on a pair of sunglasses. All the things that these glasses can detect. Now, why is this problematic as well? Despite their warning about that, Meta, Mark Zuckerberg company here, they have decided to add facial recognition technology to its smart glasses, despite the warning about this. It's like they're all like trying to come for us, guys. Check this out. So I do not like the way that this is moving at all. This one is by Ray-Ban, by the way, for those in case you were wondering. 5 years ago, Facebook shut down the facial recognition system for tagging people in photos on its social network, saying it wanted to find the right balance for a technology that raises privacy and legal concerns. Now, it wants to bring facial recognition back. Meta, which is Facebook's parent company, plans to add the feature to its smart glasses, which it makes with the owner of Ray-Ban and Oakley as soon as this year. And this is according to 4 people involved. The feature internally called Name Tag would let wearers of smart glasses identify people and get information about them via Meta's artificial intelligent assistant. Guys, how is this not, invading our right to privacy? What if you don't want someone to know personal information about you? What if someone is a predator and they are wearing these glasses and they're now able to know where you live? Who thinks that this is a good idea? It's not. It's scary. And I'm worried that this is going to become the big fad and people are going to jump on it. A lot of younger people like, woo, smart glasses. I could put on these glasses and tell everything about you. It's a trap. Predators, criminals. Ono says, and they can track your movement. Exactly. They will know where you are. Meta's plans could change. The Silicon Valley company has been conferring since early last year about how to release a feature that carries safety and privacy risk. But the guys in the video just showed you how they could get past that. right? How many times have we seen where people, especially the tech savvy kids, they've been able to just get past these privacy security measures? Why do you need to have smart glasses? This is not a necessity. It's a vanity project. It's spyware. That's what I want to start calling it. He goes on to say here, Meta's internal memo said the political tumult in the United States was good timing for the future's release. We will launch during a dynamic political environment where many civil society groups that we would expect to attack us would have their resources focused on other concerns. You see that? So they know that you're paying attention to something else while they push this. Facial recognition technology has long raised civil liberty and privacy concerns for its potential use by governments to monitor citizens and suppress dissent. Some cities and states have restricted or banned the use of technology by the police over concern about its accuracy. Democratic lawmakers recently asked Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, to stop using facial recognition technology on American streets. People have to understand that facial recognition can also go wrong. Now, you're wondering, what could we probably do about this? This is where I say we need to take it local, right? This is where I think that people need to contact their city councilors, their mayors, the governor. There needs to be some type of restriction on this, because no one is just walking down the street inviting people to say, yeah, come into my life, come into my privacy. And I often sit back and wonder if social media was just the test for this. Let's see if people are willing to put their family pictures on Facebook and their address and their phone number and tell everybody every day what they're doing every single day. Let's see how much information people are willing to give me for this platform. Mark Zuckerberg probably thought that way. Facebook originally was supposed to be for college students, but it went further. And the more information that we gave social media, the more people like Mark Zuckerberg said, oh, they're just telling me everything about themselves. Why not invent smart glasses? Everybody wants to be an open book. The reality is, everyone doesn't. Is society better now after social media than it was before? I don't really know how to answer that question. I think that people were still communicating very much effectively before social media. I know I was. I didn't need social media. If me and my friends wanted to go to a concert, we would go buy the tickets, just like people did before me. People say, well, how did people keep in touch? We had a telephone. Back in the day where you didn't have to text someone and say, can I call you? You could just call. Where you could go to your friend's house and just knock on the door and didn't have to ask and say, can I come over? Technology can be good, but technology can also be used for bad. I don't think it's one or the other. I think it's a matter of how you decide to use it. And I think Meta's idea with these smart glasses, I think this is a bad way of using it. How much more of our privacy are they going to try to take away? So if you get these smart glasses, you will be hidden in plain sight because they look like regular glasses. And people won't even know that someone who's staring at them is getting all of their information. Think about that. Hey guys, this was a Sabby clip. If you like what you saw, hit that like button and subscribe.